Students, we are learning about the types of topologies. So we already learned the topology, bus topology, star topology, and tree topology. And we have two important topologies, mesh topology and ring topology. So now we understand about the mesh topology. What is the mesh topology? In a mesh topology, each computer is connected with the other computer. So there, in a mesh topology, each computer is connected with other computer. You can see into this figure. So into this figure, you are able to see the each computer is connected with this means if you are taking this computer, so this computer is connected this also, this also, this also. So each and every computer is individually connected with the other computer. So it comes under the mesh topology. There is a point-to-point link between each dedicated node. Dedicated node means called the workstation, means that is called server also. You can understood with the server. So we also say that that is dedicated node. In this type of topology, the links carries traffic only between the two connected devices. So if this computer want to transmit our data, so it can directly transmit to the other computers like this. If this is the A and this is the C, so if the A want to transmit our data into the C computer, so it directly transmitted to that computer. So that's why in this type of topology, the link carries traffic only between the two connected devices. A fully connected mesh network has n into n minus 1 divided by 2 links, where n is total number of connecting nodes. For example, if there is 5 computer, so how many links are there? There will be 5 into 5 minus 1 divided by 2 means 10 links should be there. So this is called the mesh topology. So you note down the definition, only you will note the highlighted text and also draw this figure of mesh topology. After this, the mesh topology, now we understand about the advantages of mesh topology. What is its advantages? Each communication device carries its own data through its own dedicated links. Clear? So there is a point to point connection. A mesh topology is the robust. Clear? If one link becomes unusable, it does not affect the entire system. So it will never, means if any system has failed, so our other computer network will be never interrupted. So this is, so if a one link is becomes unusable, it does not affect the entire system. So you also note down this. Expansion and modification in topology can be done without disruptions of other nodes. So if we want to attach one more device into this topology, so other system will be never affected. So that's why its expansion and modification is easy without disturbance of other system. Okay, and there is advantage of privacy and security of data because our data transmission is based on point to point. It is not broadcast the signal directly, it is transmit to the receiving nodes. Clear? So that's why there is a advantages of privacy and security of data. Point to point link make fault identification and fault isolation easy. So into the point to point, these features are come. So only you note the single line. So now we understand the disadvantages of mesh topology. Mesh topology is highly expensive to set up and involves the high maintenance cost because of the amount of cabling and the number of input output ports required. So that's why it is very costly, because there is point to point connection. So we need the more cable, and for the cabling we also need the different input output ports. So that's why it is very costly. The hardware requirement to connect each link can be prohibitively expensive. So it is expensive. So okay, you also note down this feature, and setup and maintenance of this topology is very difficult. So these are the disadvantages of mesh topology. Okay students, we already completed the star topology. Now also completed bus. Now we understand about the ring topology. What is the ring? So with this figure, I think you all the formation of ring topology in ring formation. So that's why its name is ring topology. Clear? So there is one computer is connected with another, and each computer have two nodes. Clear? So that's why it is a formation, and there is data transmission in clockwise or anti-clockwise, means unidirection data will be forward. Means if it is the clockwise formation, so the data formation will be move into clockwise. If it is anti-clockwise, so it will formation anti-clockwise. Clear? So we have to set up any one formation. We can either set the clock, either we can set anti-clockwise. Clear? So now understand this. In a ring topology, each node is connected to two other nodes on either side of it, forming a ring network. It shows the line configuration in which each node is connected to one predecessor nodes and one successor node. Signal is transmitted only in one direction along the entire ring in circular fashion. So this is the ring topology. Only you know this, and also draw this figure. Now we understand the advantages of ring topology. What is the advantages? A central server is not required in ring topology, as the data is passed between two nodes, which then passes through the entire network. The data is transmitted in one direction only, and the adding or removing of network node is easy as a process required. The configuration make it easy to identify fault in nodes. In this topology, each node transmits the data to its next node in a ring formation. It is relatively cheaper compared to the star topologies. If we compare with the star, so it is so cheap. Clear? So these are the advantages. Now we understand the disadvantage. What is the disadvantage? If there is a fault in a single node, it can cause the entire network to be failed, because the data is formation only one direction. So if this node has been failed, so what happen? Our entire network will be failed. So this is the disadvantage. The movement or changes made to the network node affect the entire network performance. Transmission speed becomes slower with the increases in number of nodes, because it is actually transmit our data into the each device. Clear? So that's why the transmission may be slow. If there is a fault, or break in a cable to which all other nodes are connected, the entire network shut down. For proper communication between each node, It is required that each computer must be turned on. Clear? So you also note down these disadvantages.